Hi guys, we hope that you are geared up for CAT 2015 and now you are acquainted to the changes in the test pattern also with the help of mocks that you must be taking. Well, that's not what we are going to discuss today. In the next few minutes, you will understand how to register online for CAT on the official website iimcat.ac.in. Before you start filling up the form, we recommend that you go through the guidelines released by IIMs and also watch the official video available on YouTube. You can refer to the URLs given on the screen here to go through that. However, we do understand that after going through this video and the document, you will have a few unanswered questions. No need to worry, we are there to help. So let's begin the registration process. First things first, have these documents ready with you. Number one, a passport size photograph clicked in the last 6 months, a clearly taken picture of your signatures or scanned signatures. Number three, if you belong to any category mentioned on the screen here, a scanned copy of the certificate issued by a competent authority. We also advise that you keep your mark sheets handy to calculate your percentage in 10th and 12th standard and also your mark sheets of graduation. Couple of things that you need to know before you start the registration. Number one, you should not wait till the last date to register because as per our experience in the past, during the last few days of the registration process, the website does not function properly because of the high traffic that they have. Number two, we suggest that you write all the application form information like your score in graduation, 10th, 12th, your university on a piece of paper. This will come handy when you start the registration process actually. So, step one in the registration process, creating your user profile on the website. You will need to enter your valid email address and a phone number which will be used for all kind of communication that IIMs are going to send to you in future till the time you get your final admission letter. So be very careful and cautious while entering this information on this page. Let's start by entering the URL in the address bar of the browser. It is iimcat.ac.in. Once you are on the home page of this website, you will see this small box in the right hand side where you see the register now option. So you need to click here so that the registration form opens. Here, the information required is your name, date of birth, email address, confirmation of the email address, your country, your mobile number. You need to confirm the mobile number and enter this Captcha code. Let's begin the process here. So while selecting this date of birth, make sure that you click on the calendar icon and select the month and year and then the date. So say it's 1985 March 5th. So it is in the DDMMYYYY format. Now enter the email address. Please remember that this has to be a valid email address because your username will be sent on this email address only. And we recommend that you remember the password of the email address that you're entering here. Just in case you don't, create a new email address, write down the password somewhere so that you remember it when required. And then the country, of course India in our case, and then a valid 10-digit mobile number. Alright, so here the Captcha code is required. Now remember, this will be case sensitive. Just in case you see any letter in uppercase, it has to be entered in uppercase only. Now declaration, you need to select I agree and then click the submit button here. And then you get a message on the screen, registration details. So here is your email address and the mobile number that you entered, and here is your user ID given on the screen. Now you need to remember that the password to log on to the website will only be sent through SMS on the mobile number that you entered while registering. Now do not panic if you do not receive the email and SMS immediately. We advise that you wait for 24 hours before you have your username on the registered email address and the password on the registered mobile number. If in case you still don't receive the information, then we advise you to get in touch with the helpline number which is given on the homepage itself. Now, one way of going to the application form is that you simply click on this option here at the top, go to application form, and the other option of course will be going back to the home page and then click existing user. You will need to have the user ID which was sent to your email address and the password which was sent to your mobile phone. Step 2 in the registration process, you need to log on to the website again using your ID and password and complete the application form and then make the payment. The application form is divided in 5 parts. Number 1 is your personal details. Number 2 is your academic. Number 3 is work experience. Number 4 is the programs that you're applying for. And number 5 is the payment. Now, remember one thing, that you can save and exit the form any number of times till you make the payment. So don't be in a hurry. Look at the form that you filled number of times to make sure that all the information entered is correct. And then once you're sure that the information is correct, absolutely right, then only go to the 5th step, which is making the payment. This is the first part of the application form. You are advised to go through the detail, the instructions given at the top of the page, and then start filling up the form. So the first field here is father's name, mother's name, which is optional, category, nationality, and gender. Now please remember that if you select any category other than general, which is NC, OBC, SC or ST, you will need to have the certificate issued by a competent authority available with you, because you will need to attach that while filling up this form. And then if you have disability, any kind of disability, you need to have certificate available for that as well. And then the communication address. Now while entering the communication address, please remember, if your city is not listed in this drop down menu, you need to select others, which is the last option, and then type the name of the city in this box available here. And you can also provide an alternate email address, an alternate mobile number. And the next step is uploading the documents, which in this case will be scanned signatures, a passport size photograph. Please follow the guidelines given here on this page for uploading these documents. You will need to upload a passport size photograph with white background and certain other guidelines which are mentioned on the page, for which the URL is given at the bottom of the screen. You can refer to that document for clear guidelines on choosing the right photograph. Okay, so now as you see that you have to resize your photograph and signatures in a specified format and size and dimensions. So we'll help you with that as well. Let's look at that. As you see, the dimensions required for the photograph will be 30 mm by 45 mm, and the size of the photograph should be less than 80 KB. And for signatures, dimensions will be 80 mm by 35 mm, and the size again should be less than 80 KB, and the files should be in JPEG format. Let's look at a photograph which we need to resize according to the guidelines given there. Now see, you can open this photograph with Microsoft Office Picture Manager, which is the easiest tool which will help you edit the photographs that you have. Now let's just double click on the picture and see what is the exact dimension. It is 1368 by 1957 pixels. Now only thing that you need to make sure is the size may not be precisely 35 mm by 45 mm. It should be in the same aspect ratio. That's something that you need to make sure. So what we do is we first try to resize this picture in the aspect ratio that we need. So first thing that we do is let's multiply the dimensions with 10 and make it 350 by 450 mm. So here in this case it will be pixels. I am supposed to mention the width here. So this is 350 by 501 pixels now. Now what do I do next? I click on picture at the top and then click crop. Now 350 is the width, height required is 450, so I just crop the picture to make it precisely 350 by 450 pixels so that it is in the same aspect ratio as we need. Now you see it is 350 into 450 pixels. Now let's just save this picture and see what is the output size. The size of the picture is 120 KB. However, what we need is less than 80 KB. So I go back to Microsoft Office Picture Manager and then I resize the picture again. Let's reduce it to 50% of what we have right now and save it again. Now the size is 35 KB. So this is what we need. And then going to the signatures, let's open the file containing your signatures again with Microsoft Office Picture Manager. Dimensions required here are 80 mm by 35 mm. So let's first crop the photograph in the same aspect ratio. So I go and resize the photograph, let's say by width 800 pixels and the height is, as you see, 456, but what we need is 350 pixels. So I again crop it to make it 350. There we go. Now I resize the file containing signatures again. Let's reduce it to 50% of what we originally have. So it is 30 KB. Now these are two files that we have ready to be uploaded. Now in case you need to upload a certificate, it has to be in the PDF format and the size should be less than 300 KB. So let's say you have scanned your certificate and it is available in the JPEG format. To convert it into a PDF document, there are a number of applications available online with which you can convert a JPEG image to a PDF document. One of those will be Primo PDF. You can search it on Google, download the application. It will be added to the printers. Now the only thing that you need to do is to convert this document into a PDF document. Just go with the print command. Under printers, select Primo PDF. This will be available once you install the application on the computer. And then click print. Click create PDF. Choose a location. And there we go. Your document is ready that needs to be uploaded. So we have our documents ready now. Let's click browse and choose the file to be uploaded. In this case, this is going to be the photograph first, and then click upload. Photograph is uploaded. Go to signatures, select the file that you need to upload, click open, and then click upload. Now both these documents are uploaded. Just click this option, close this window, and then click save and continue. Data saved successfully, and now we are on the second part of the application form, which is your academics. First thing that you need to enter here is detail of your 10th standard. So aggregate marks will be in this format. 85 point, let's say 76%, or I'll make it 80 to make the calculation easier. Total marks obtained, let's say 400 out of 500, which makes it 80%. And the board, Central Board of Secondary Education, we are assuming for most of you, and the year of completion. Now look at your mark sheets. This should be mentioned. Just in case it is not, you can select April and the year of completion. And then detail of 12th standard. Now if in case this was a diploma, you will need to enter certain detail about the diploma course. Let's look at the detail required for 12th again. Aggregate marks again, let's make it 80 this time again. Board and year of completion. And the discipline. Now for students of medical and non-medical, please ensure that you select mathematics and science if in case you did your 12th in non-medical, and for medical students it will be biology. Now your graduation detail. Now be very careful here. Things that you need to know. You will need to mark complete. Are you in the final year of your bachelor degree? If yes, of course, you click yes here. And if in case you're not, select no. If you select no, the next question is, have you completed bachelor's degree? You need to click yes only if you have cleared all the subjects of all the years of your graduation. If in case you had a reappear or compartment and you've not cleared it yet, you will need to select no in this case. And if in case you've completed your graduation with all your subjects clear, click yes here and then select the options. First, total duration of degree. So for BTech students, it's going to be 4 years. Marks awarded by University Institute. Now the marks that you need to calculate here will be for all the subjects that you've cleared till date, irrespective of the year that you're in right now. Subjects that you've cleared without any compartment or reappear, take those subjects, take the total of the marks obtained in all those subjects, and then calculate the percentage. That is what you need to mention here. Type of university, for most of you it is going to be Central University, and let's say for students here in Punjab we select state as Punjab. University institute name, so let's say it's Punjab again, Punjab Engineering College, and name of the college again, which you need to type in. Degree name, so let's say BTech in this case, or BE. Discipline, engineering or technology, year of commencement, and year of completion. Other professional degree details only in case of CA, CS, ICWA students, that too if you've cleared the inter-examination, else select no. Master's degree, again if you select yes here, you will need to fill in the similar details as you did for the graduation, and then click save and continue. So data saved successfully, and now we are on part 3 of the application form. For professionals who've completed their graduation and have worked for at least 1 year after graduation, select the appropriate industry that you're working in and mention the number of months of experience, and then click save and continue. And if in case you do not have any work experience, you can simply click save and continue. This way you will skip this step. Part 4 of the application form, where you need to select the programs that you are applying for and the interview city. Now for IIM Ahmedabad PGP program, there are 2 preferences available for city, which I can select in any order. And then the remaining programs, you see a huge list available here. You guys are lucky to have so many IIMs now. So the programs that all graduates must select will be all PGP programs. Couple of things that you need to know. FPM, wherever you see F before the program name, is going to be a fellow program and is required to be filled only for those who are planning to go for a PhD program. For others, it will be PGP, and if you are a working professional, you have certain experience, you can select the executive program starting with E, but we advise that you look at the website of the individual IIM to look for the eligibility criteria, see if you are eligible to apply for this program or not. Now select the appropriate programs for all of these institutions. Now we have uploaded a document which will give you precise clarity about what all programs you should be applying for. The URL of that document is given at the bottom of this page. You can go to that document, refer to that document to see what all programs you should be applying for. Now select the appropriate city for your interview, and then preferred city for exam, taking the exam. Document that I just referred to also has a list of all the cities where the exam will be conducted. You will have to select your preferences here. So let's look at the list first thoroughly so that we know what should be the preference of the location that we're going to take exam in. So we select one by one. You cannot select same city for 2 preferences. Do remember that. So you select 4 preferences and then click save and continue. Now this is the last part of the application form. Now once you're done with this information, enter the Captcha code mentioned on the screen. Click I agree and then click submit and pay. You will be redirected to the payment gateway page where you will need to select the payment option, whichever you prefer, and then go ahead with the payment. This is how we complete the registration process. Now if you want to go back to your form, you want to download and watch the form, you can go to the home page again, click on existing user, enter your user ID and password, and then click login. Now here is your application summary that you filled already. Do remember that once the payment is made, you cannot edit any part of the information that you've entered in the form. So before making the payment, please ensure that all the details that you filled in are correct and accurate. And you can exit the form any number of times. You can save it, edit it until you've made the payment. So we suggest that you fill the form, spend some time with the form, try to look at it thoroughly, clearly, and then only make the payment. These are the few URLs where you can access the documents, which will come quite handy while filling up the form. We advise that you go through each of these, and in case you need any help, you can write to us. The email address that you can use is admin, ADMIN, at hitbullseye.com. Thank you so much. We wish you all a very good luck for upcoming CAT November this year. Once again, a very good luck to you, and have a great learning experience with us.